Karline, I've got your work up, and I was just reading through your writing, and I'm a little unclear as to one of your questions. So, I wanted to draw my audience by providing them. Okay, that makes sense. I want to make sure a photo either water activity or related to the spa, since it goes along with the promo. That makes sense. I am unsure of why, when I transfer the magazine ad to PDF or JPEG, it does not cut around my masked image. If anyone knows, please let me know why. Yeah, absolutely, we'll address that, but I'm just a little bit unsure of what you're referring to, because right now I'm looking at the masked image and I'm seeing clearly that it's masked beautifully. So I'm a little unclear. I'm sure as why I transfer the magazine to PDF or JPEG, it does not cut around my masked image, but I'm clearly seeing that it does. So maybe you can clarify that a little bit. Let me even try this. I'm going to go ahead and download this and open it in preview to see if, and of course my computer's about ready to start freaking out. So, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and download this guy. And as soon as that opens, we'll go ahead and take a look at it. And this should open preview. This will open in just 1 second. I'm sorry, I should have had this up before I started this review, so I apologize for this, but this should only take a second to open. Here we go. My computer's running so strangely. Yeah. Okay, so here's the JPEG, and again, the image is masked beautifully, so I'm not sure what you're referring to here. Now, one thing I will say is that we do have these white areas to the right-hand side and the bottom side of the composition, and to the left-hand side too. So that, to me, points to the bleed. So make sure that the bleed, you set your bleed guides, make sure you extend those images, the background image and the masked image, make sure you extend those to the bleed. Okay, when you save it out to PDF or JPEG, it will eliminate those. Also, this could be indicative of something that's outside the artboard. So if there's a stray point out here, you would have to select it and remove it. Otherwise, JPEG is going to think that's part of the file and is going to add that by adding this white sliver here. So be sure that you're pulling your images to the bleed guides. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the image, the magazine itself. I think it's really a great idea. So what I recommend this, though, I think we kind of redistribute things a little bit, because right now I think we can improve page harmony by condensing some of the typography and redistributing some of the visual weight associated with that typography. So my recommendations are this. I would condense these. Okay, first thing I would recommend is we take this logo and we move it right down here to the lower right-hand corner. Right? Now you've got this beautiful masked image right here. That's gorgeous. That works out beautifully. But if we place the logo right here, we're kind of going to be stuck. We don't want to place the contact information right over the image. And we don't want to stack it on top of the logo. So that leaves really only one other place, and that's to span across the top of the ad. Let me show you an example of what I mean. In this image right here, and this is back in the announcements, way back from week 1. These are the examples of previous students' work. This one right here shows how the address contact information can be spanned across the top of the ad. Now, I'll get to that in a second, but so what we'll do is we'll take the logo, bring it down here. We'll take the contact information, span it across the top. Then take this Rise with the Morning Sun, the ultimate all-inclusive vacation, and set it up as a headline subhead combination about this size. Left aligned, but placed right over here, about right there. Preserve your left margin. So right there is headline subhead. Rise with the Morning Sun, the ultimate all-inclusive vacation. Okay. Addresses up top, contact information. Then right here or so, establish. You could even move it down here, but you're going to not have a lot of room because the logo is going to be down there. Right here or so, let's go ahead and combine this information in a paragraph of text right here or so. Okay, and I think that's really, really going to improve page harmony. Try it. Let me know what you think. So in summary, logo goes down here, reduced in size. So logo, watch my cursor, something like that right there for the logo. All right, left align these headline subhead, place it right here, increase the size a little bit of both. All right, so there's headline subhead. Contact information spanned across the top, logos at the lower right. Combine all of your type here and here into one paragraph and try to assemble it right about there or so. I think that's really going to let the picture do a lot of the heavy lifting, so to speak. And I think it's going to reduce the amount of visual jumps in the page. Those are called saccadic movements. And I think it's also going to increase harmony by combining areas of typography. Okay? Try it. I think it's going to work out just beautifully. So at this point, if you have any questions at all, please go ahead and let me know. I'll be glad to make any further recommendations. All right? Great. Really great start. Thank you very much.